everybody, it is the wood. And no Missy to say it's good and wooded and all that shit and shit. So, but Shabisky's here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why Missy's
not here in a
minute. Yeah, Biscuits is here. We're joined tonight by Midwest. One of my favorite people lately. I kind of want to suck his penis.
Yeah.
He turned me gay.
I have that effect on people.
And we've got Oregon. I know how to say
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon. When he first got Shabisky, like it's a question mark. Origin?
Yeah.
But no, Origin's here. I don't know where John Morgan been on my goddamn ass. Am I gonna come on? Am I gonna come on? And he's not here.
Yeah, we didn't want him anyways. He's a piece of shit.
He's definitely a Wednesday guest from now on.
Mm.
Yep, because we don't do a show on Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
But we are here. Missy may be joining us later, but not lately. Her internet's all poofy and fucked up. She sent me photos of where it's saying that there's no connection, and she's been talking to them. They said it may be 1 a.m. before they get it her time. So that's actually the time we end the show. So, but we may go over. You never know. It depends on you.
Oh, damn.
Is my internet fucking up?
Yeah, you were a little laggy there.
My robotic?
Yeah, for a second.
They're fucking with your internet now. I'm next. I'm
Big
next.
brother watching over you.
Oh, yeah.
Because we speak the truth on this fucking show, dude. The truth. We're truthers.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you're in the brick wall scene?
Yeah.
That's
exactly why. I'm glad you pointed that out.
You're just
everybody's always wondered why. You're the only one to get it.
The problem is there is no truth.
Oh.
It's all a lie, man.
Whoa.
There is no lies.
Whoa, bro. Bro, you're tripping me out, bro.
There's nothing. We're just talking mist.
Mist. Well, I mean, breath is technically mist and vapor, so we are just spewing out breath constantly. It's nothing. But we keep bringing it back in, too. It never ends until we die.
Man, yeah. Man, she's something. I know you're doing. You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. No, or you ever done this before with your phone?
You mean this? Hold on. Just like that.
Yeah, motherfucker.
What if it just changes the shape? It changes.
Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. I think you probably need to go through your phone and they do that.
The auto rotate thing?
Yeah, the auto rotate.
Yeah.
Did it rotate at all?
No, the picture rotated.
Yeah.
You turned sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Which is not what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually recording this on my gimbal at the moment because it has a stand.
Oh.
So I was trying to
Stop bragging about your fancy gimbal, bro. I don't.
Yeah, man. We don't gimbal here, okay?
Yeah.
Well,
the hell?
Okay. Well, that's not my problem.
It sounds like your problem.
You're the one complaining about it.
Well, you're the one that came up here with a goddamn gimbal.
Well, you wanted to know.
He's trying to
how
make
I
us
did
look
that.
bad.
We don't gimbal here. We've got the generic version.
Hey.
Google.
You know the beginning of Star Wars has started. Y'all know that, right?
Oh, damn.
You're high, aren't you?
Hold on. Let me explain. China just landed something on Mars.
Yeah.
So now they got American stuff on Mars and they got Chinese shit on Mars. And eventually them things are going to meet up on that planet.
Okay.
So it's going to be battle bots in space. That's how it starts. And then it just moves on to Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the beginning of Star Wars. We just don't know it yet.
We just don't know. Well, you know it, obviously.
The truthers.
Don't tell nobody.
Hey, I got an interesting little thing I wanted to bring up to you guys. Let me get over here and pull up this little story here. they've discovered recently that some animals can breathe through their anuses.
Nice. That's called farting.
Yeah, no. I am real.
I haven't seen this.
We've always thought that animals can only breathe through their noses and mouths, or so we thought. New findings published in Med on Friday suggest that pigs, rats, and mice are actually capable of breathing through their intestines via their anuses. Now you may be wondering why the study. Now you may be wondering why scientists are so interested in learning about butt breathing. The answer is surprisingly relevant to our times. According to Live Science, the research brings us one step closer to finding an alternative standard ventilators in medical settings.
Wow.
So, can you drown by butt chugging beer?
I guess there's only one way to find out.
It can actually kill you. But I seen that and I was like, well, that's fucking interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
the animals you named, I was thinking if any animal is going to breathe through their butts, it might as well be pigs and rats. I mean, just kind of goes with common sense.
But it is interesting that they've discovered that they can breathe through their buttholes.
Do they have like cameras or some shit? Special cameras that can see that shit?
Yeah, but here's my thing. You know me, I'm always going to take it to fucking, right? I swear I'm always going to. If we ever get the capabilities of breathing through our anuses and you fucking somebody in the butt, is that technically a blowjob?
Oh, God. Unless you can make your butt pucker with it and like sucking.
Well, you can make your butt pucker.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if you do that when you're doing it.
I think it's an anus blowjob.
There you go.
You have to have some serious butt dexterity.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't.
But anyway, I want to read more about this. I just read y'all like the first little bit of it because I don't want to get all in too deep into it. But I just thought it was an interesting thing.
Sounds cool. If it's true.
Also, real quick, rest in peace to the professional wrestler New Jack. He passed away today.
Hey, let me see that. I saw that earlier today. If this is who I think it is.
Yeah,
that
he was
used to cut the shit out of his forehead.
Yeah,
right?
he's the one that actually stabbed the one dude in the head. Well, he's actually killed people. I mean, literally killed people.
Yeah.
New Jack was crazy as a motherfucker in his day. But he was actually way older than I thought he was.
Yeah.
He was almost 60 years old.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
But he passed away. That man did a lot of drugs in his time. He had a heart attack. Now, and he passed. Go ahead.
A lot of wrestlers seem to pass away when they're like relatively young. Like Eddie Guerrero died from, I think it was steroid over. Like he was on steroids. Chris.
His was drugs too, I think, right? Hey, there's a conspiracy about Chris Benoit. Have you ever heard of that shit?
I think I've heard it in passing.
There's a lot of conspiracies.
This isn't the Alex Jones show, Midwest.
Ooh, yeah, I know.
Guy.
I heard, but it was like they said that there was some Wikipedia entry that was changed before anybody knew that his wife was killed. That said his wife was killed. I never looked into it. I just heard it.
That was said. I don't know if that's actually true.
But I'm gonna spread that shit like wildfire.
Yeah, that's crazy if it was, but I don't think it was true.
No, I have no idea.
You're true.
But yeah. So, anyways, rest in peace. I thought that was relevant today because of what we had Scott on last night, who is a professional wrestler, and yeah. So, and I was always a big fan of New Jack. He was crazy as a motherfucker.
I'm still a big Undertaker fan. He's probably my favorite wrestler, probably bar none.
Yeah, I grew up around Memphis, so my favorite pro wrestler is always going to be Jerry the King Lawler. Just the way it is. Yeah, I met Lawler a couple times when I was a kid, so he was real cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, Shabisky's favorite wrestler is John Cena. Now, the only one he could ever think of is Sting. He always says Sting. That's the only one he knows.
John Cena is Shabisky's favorite actor.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
and rapper.
Oh,
Yeah,
he had like
he's so
what was
amazing.
it?
His flow.
12 rounds. He was in a movie like called 12 Rounds or something. It was just
Yeah, but
He was funny in that movie Blockers.
Yeah, well, he was actually good in Blockers, and they say he's real good in the new. He's in the what was the movie Will Smith was in? Everybody hated.
I'm trying to remember if I can.
Almost half of Will Smith's movies.
I Robot or something.
No, but
No.
they had Harley Quinn and all them.
Oh, Justice League. And them.
Not Justice League.
Suicide Squad?
Justice League Junior.
Suicide Squad. Yes.
He was in
Suicide.
that.
Well, he's in the new one. He's in the new one. There's a new one coming out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's in the new one, and Will Smith's not in the new one.
But
I
I mean,
avoided
isn't wrestling
Suicide
just
Squad.
acting anyway?
Do what, buddy?
I said, isn't wrestling just acting anyway?
It's soap opera for me.
Somewhat.
It's you know what I love? My favorite video where the guy goes, "It's still real to me, damn it."
Yeah. But yeah, it's a soap opera for men, basically.
Dude's emotional.
That's what they used to say. Well, wrestling used to be good. I mean, it used to have really emotional storylines and stuff. Today's shit, okay, let me say this: American shit. I do like New Japan and all that shit. That shit's good. But American wrestling sucks these days. It just sucks.
I stopped watching wrestling around like the early 2000s because when the John Cena stuff started getting big, I was just like, no, I can't stand John Cena. Like, why prop him up? Like, he's so bland. Like, and I kind of like Batista when he was having his arc, but other than that, not really into
That's one's acting career that kind of surprised me that he's as successful as he is.
Yeah,
and
The Rock.
He is so dry. Batista's dry as fuck. Rock's entertaining though.
Yeah,
Batista's just dry, and he didn't really. But anyway, we're not going to talk about wrestling much because I know a lot of the audience are like, "Fuck this shit." But yeah, so. But I do believe John Cena does indeed suck. Anyways,
Pink guy singing that shit. John Cena sucks.
And if you're wondering where Missy is, Missy's internet is fucked. She's trying to get in here, but it may not happen. So if you want titties, Shabisky is your titties for the signal.
Oh God!
Unless Miss Parker doesn't drive by. Miss Parker does happen to do drive-bys here, so she may do a drive-by. Who knows?
That's racist.
But for the racist ones, they won't like it.
That's called a racism. It's a racism.
A racism.
That is a racism.
A
I would like
shit, pimp.
You can order them too, like on Amazon. Be like, can I get one racism, please?
Yeah. What is that? What I said a couple weeks ago? I replaced one with the other. I'm talking about because one of my guests didn't show up, so I replaced him with my Midwest. I said I can always got a spare black.
Cancel. We've been canceled, sir.
Oh God.
But see, black people love that shit. The little white girls want to get pissed off at my shit. I never get black people saying, "Hey man, that joke sucked. That was racist." That was like
you haven't met some black people yet.
Well, I haven't met like
G-mans, the G-mans of the world.
Well, the Black Panther Party would probably want to shoot my ass, but still, but like I said, I've learned how to tell jokes because we can tell racial jokes without being racist. Racist jokes they're bad, but racial jokes, man. Look, black comedians be racial all the time.
Yeah.
I love it when black comedians do the white people voice. To me, that's hilarious.
That's funny because we do that shit all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Like, God
Dave
damn,
Chappelle's
Billy.
pretty good at it.
God damn it, Billy. I love that shit. Dave Chappelle does it better than anybody.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle does hit that shit.
Midwest, you're higher than normal when you're on here. I can tell you're a little bit higher than you normally are. You just ain't got no. Go ahead.
I will say some jokes, like when it's racial, I always go back to the George Carlin thing. He always said how if you can say something that's controversial, it all depends on your context. Like if you just say something racist with no context, that's like, okay, that's bad. But it depends on how you set it up. Like,
Well,
no, I'm just kidding.
no, I agree with that, but I also think George Crawley was in a different time as well.
yeah, he was in like,
Yeah.
he didn't get big till like the mid 90s. Like, I mean, he was around in the 70s.
And the world is different than it was in the 90s.
Yeah.
The world now is different look, the world's different from when it was in 2016. Me and Miss Parker had a long conversation here live one night about how I changed from 2016 to now. Mm-hmm. Because I look, I hate it. Sounds like I'm, always saying this, but I did grow up in a neighborhood where I was the only white guy, right? I was the only white dude. So me and my friends, I did use the N-word with my friends, but not the hard R, the N's or the A. I used it with my boys. So I just thought it was normal.
Yeah.
One day, one of my friends like pulled me to the side, like, John, you do realize that you don't know every black person. He said, you know us. You don't know all black people. He said, you might need to chill sometimes when you say it. I was like, all right. So I took his advice because he was right. And I was being a dipshit. So anyways. But you got to change with, you don't have to change your whole fucking core, but you know what's right and wrong. It's like I used to say the R word. Like the R word used to be one of my fucking go-to words. Everybody was the R word in my way. But then I learned that people were getting offended, so I chilled on it.
I was like, so in the I want to say in the 90s, in the 2000s, I was probably that era's version of what would be close to like an incel. Not because I hated women or because I had issues with women or anything like that, but that's why I say that era, because I wasn't really respectful to women, and it was more like I just kind of like treated women like objects and shit. Mm-hmm. But honestly is because for a lot of shit I was being fed from people that I respected, telling me that you could do whatever the fuck you want with women as long as you ain't married, and even then, as long as you don't get caught, you good. Like I was getting handed a lot of bad advice in the love arena.
Yeah, somebody said that I was too lame to use the N-word. It doesn't matter what context. It's your old fat white man. Well, I am an old fat white man, and I fucked your mom once, so there we go. I could be your dad. No, wait a minute, she swallowed. I'm sorry, I can't be. So, anyways. And by the way, low value brand from Walmart. I think that's his name. And context does not matter. No, who said context doesn't matter?
They're quoting the Q value in their sentence. They said it doesn't matter what context.
Oh, it doesn't matter what context? Fuck that. That's stupid. It does matter what context. Anything matters in context, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful. I'm not, I think the word is, we've gotten to a point now to where we don't need to be saying the fucking word. And that's just the bottom line.
We've gotten to a point where words, we just throw them around regardless of anything. Like today, people will just say, oh, you are X or Y. If you say one thing that's like any way that they can misconstrue it into something else, it's just like, I don't know. That's just something that we've been dealing with.
That's kind of like That's kind of like the if you tell a lie, you're a liar thing.
Yeah, it's such a weird.
If you do one thing and you should automatically be branded. Like there's a whole scenario that's going on right now, a situation. I'm not going to bring up the person's name, but there was a joke that was told, and the joke wasn't racist, but it was about a black person. But the thing about it was the joke was a fat joke. It wasn't a racist joke. It was a poorly made joke. It was a poor decision to make the joke in the first place. But what I'm saying is, like, just because somebody says something and involves somebody of a certain race, that doesn't make it racial immediately.
Fuck fat people.
Fuck fat. I tried.
Fuck fat black people. God damn it. Fuck fat black people. And fat white people. Don't say anything about Asians right now. You'll get your ass in trouble.
Who is it? Who's Q Value? You say the N word all the time? Is he one of your trolls?
No, he said. Listen, what he said. I used to say the N word and the R word all the time. Now you're crying. I literally said a minute ago. Everybody heard me say. I used to say the word.
Yeah, exactly.
I literally
also,
said.
it's like, what's your logic there? Like, I used to poop in a diaper too. Like, we all change as time goes on, motherfucker.
Yeah, I learned from my friends. Like I told the story. Cool. I mean, I literally told the story about how my friend came to me and pulled me aside. I literally told that story.
I was talking to my wife about this shit. We was talking about this because what's her name? Chrissy Teigen. You know, she had that big scandal recently where she just got her shit pulled from whatever. She got some of her merchandise pulled from a major retailer because she told some other girl like some years back to go kill herself while she was pretty like they were having some internet beef, and she told her in a DM on Twitter to kill herself. And it was like so they're dragging her through the coals about this. Now it's like she apologized for it. And she apologized publicly. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that she has to like how long do you get exiled for shit nowadays?
Dude,
is it forever?
That's the question right there.
Is it forever?
Because I remember back in the day, a lot of you may remember it. I don't know if anybody here will remember. Back when Jacqueline Glenn got caught plagiarizing someone's video, right?
Yeah.
She literally, and she did it, right? She did it. I mean, word for word, verbatim, right? She plagiarized the video. People still bringing that shit up to her about that. And she apologized. She made up for it.
Because some people are never going to be happy. That's
some
the thing.
Some people never will be happy.
And that's what we were talking about.
Yeah. And some people, and like I said, the things that I've done, I know that people are going to bring up the shit that I've said in the past. Shit that I've changed politically. I've changed so much in the last 5 years, dude. Some of my political stances are completely different than they were in 2016. Completely different. I'm going to tell you something. Years ago, for many years, I was a steadfast, hardcore death row supporter. I mean, death sentence. I'm 100% capital punishment. I was for. And then I studied the prison system, our legal system, our justice system, and then I changed my mind. Now, that is the only reason I don't stand for the death sentence now, because of the bullshit that goes on in our justice system.
Too many innocents.
If our justice system was fixed, I would still support it, because I don't give a shit about the murderer who's getting, putting the gas fucking or whatever. I don't care. I know, not the one who actually murdered a kid.
No, I don't care about him, but I don't want him to die either. And
no,
the reason I don't want him to die, I don't want him to die because, like, for me, the way I see the world and for the evidence I have, when we die, that's it. So if you do something heinous and then you get killed, then you don't get to serve out your sentence.
Yeah.
I think that you're gonna die anyway, no matter what happens. You're not getting out of here alive. So I say let the man live on a desert island by himself or with a bunch of other degenerates for fucking 50, 60 years. If they kill each other or do whatever, that's what happens over there.
Yeah, but this ain't the movies.
That shit can be real, man. There's islands out there that they can put people on.
But this ain't. But here's my point. Here's my point. Now, like I said, it ain't the murder that I want to protect. It is the innocents that I want to protect. The innocent people that actually get. That's the ones I want to protect. So that's the reason I do not support the death penalty.
I actually don't support the death penalty because, in my opinion, I think it sets up a bad precedent, because the way we set up the law in our country is it's illegal to murder or kill someone. It's like, okay, or it's illegal to do something like that. But if you are convicted of something, that you were a killer or something, that means that now we therefore have the right to take your life. It's just kind of like, it sets up a bad precedent. And it's just like a no logic.
It's like the argument for not hitting kids. It's like if you people like that hit their kids, they say like, oh well, that's how you discipline them. But I'm like, well, can I hit you? Well, no, because I'm gonna call the police. That's illegal. That's assault. So why is it that if the person hits under the age of 18, all of a sudden assault becomes okay?
Well, here's my thing. I don't believe people should hit their kids. I believe they should hire me to hit their kids.
Because you hit like a bitch.
Yeah, no, I'll fuck a 10-year-old.
You'll fuck a kid up, right?
Oh, God.
I'll fuck a 10-year-old up, man. I'm telling you right now. I'll throw that little motherfucker up against the wall. Now backstab your mama.
Just call them over to everybody's house.
Now I don't believe. I'm not all for the whipping this either. But here is what I'm for. It's telling your kids to shut the fuck up and sit down. And when you're in a public place or a goddamn cookout or something, and I tell your kid, if your kid's being a heathen, and I tell your kid to sit down and you get all mad at me, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking nose.
One thing about people who abuse their kids, though, it's like there's a scientific consensus that like beating your kids doesn't actually show them obedience. It actually is going to make them
It can make them worse.
In the future. And also, I despise like child abusers because I was working at Kohl's at one point, and when I was a cashier, I noticed that there was a man with his wife and his little baby daughter, and she's crying up a storm, like she's like in pain, and I noticed that she has a hand mark or like red, like as if she was slapped by her father. I was this close to just yelling at him or just doing something because I was just like, if he really slapped his daughter, like this is like an infant he's holding. And I'm just like, I'm this close to just losing it in front of this guy. It's like, how can you dare hurt a child like that?
Yeah.
Like even, you shouldn't even be a father, as far as I'm concerned. Jeez.
Well, yeah, I agree. I mean, my mother had a different way of punishing me. It was a chamber. There was cigarettes involved, in my eyes. That's why they're so blue. No, I'm joking. People who say that bullshit, it'll make them better as adults. That's bullshit. So when people bring it up to me, well, my kid, well, who else was spanked as a child? Jeffrey Dahmer. That's what I always tell them. Jeffrey Dahmer was spanked as a child. How'd that work out for?
There's like 50. There's like over 50 years that's worth of research that spans like over 200,000 people. Like, there's no way you can say, oh, there's not a large enough sample size, or whatever other bullshit you want to come with. Hitting your kids, there's no positives. The only thing you do is teach them how to become better at hiding shit from you.
Well, we are a product of our raising, and I think that people are, well, first of all, it used to be television that we babysit your kids, and now it's the internet. But people, if your kid fucks up and you're letting the internet watch your kid, and your kid goes do something stupid because they learn on the internet, then you go whoop their ass for it. No, that's your fault. That's your fucking fault that your kid did that. So you can suck my balls.
Yeah.
And by the way, real quick, we do have a $200 stream go tonight, so I want to hear tippy tippies in my tippy ears.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I need to quit saying tippy, but still.
Tippy.
Yeah,
it's cute.
Shabisky should have been abused as a child. That's all I'm gonna say.
Probably.
He should have been. But
that would have taught me.
I think it was about a month ago. My mom was sitting in a car while I went into the store, and I came out, and she was screaming at somebody, and I'm like, in the car, what are you screaming? That bitch right there was beating her damn child. She was just screaming. My little old mom was about to get out of the car and whoop somebody. And so yeah, she ain't down with that shit either. So.
The only thing that sucks about that kind of situation is that when you do something like that, unless you take that person away from that situation, they're probably going to get it worse later.
Yeah. I mean,
same thing goes with abusive dudes. Like I saw a video where this dude was like being verbally abusive to his girlfriend, and this big ass dude came up and made a big stink and was like, "If I ever see you touch her again," and blah blah blah. Like, when are you going to see them again?
Yeah,
he's going to go on his way. He's going to beat the shit out of her later.
But you can't use that. But you can't use that as an excuse not to get involved.
No, I'm not saying you can't get involved, but I'm saying if you're gonna get involved, then maybe you got to get all the way involved.
Yeah.
But what's even worse is when you criticize those parents and then they'll come back with you saying, "Don't tell me how to raise my kids." It's like, if I'm seeing you abusing them, I'm gonna tell you how. Like, that's not right. It's like that's such a weird comeback that a lot of parents will use. Like, if they're caught mistreating their kids out in public. And I'm just like, no. If you're hitting them, or if you're like being so abusive or just so like aggressive with them, it's like you shouldn't be a parent. Like you're just being awful.
And the thing about it is, all right, so I'm 40 this year, and I've been a parent for 23 years. And when I started off, I was 19 years old, and I used to do the whole because I was hit. That's all I knew and shit. So the first year that I was around my daughter, because when I met her, she was already a year and a half old. So the first from 2.5 to 3.5, I was doing the spanking thing. Yeah. It was but then after that, one day I just stopped and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this shit? Because it was done to me. Am I accomplishing anything? I started really thinking about it, and I haven't done it since. And she graduated from fucking a top college, lives in California, has a great job.
That's good.
It's doing fine.
Well, if you really think about it, when you're hurting your child, you're hitting a little child.
You're hitting a person. You're hitting a child.
Yeah, it's physical
and
violence.
The people that get me are always the people look, I got hit and I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, you're okay.
But are you?
You think it's okay to hit a child, or you think you're okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Shabisky hasn't really spoke up because Shabisky believes in hitting kids.
Shabisky visits parks all the time. He's like, how old are you? How old are you? 9?
I got suspended 3 months. I got suspended 3 months here on YouTube because I did an anti-child abuse video.
What?
Yeah, because I showed a video where a priest was hitting kids, and then I talked against it, and I guess because I showed the video, I got in trouble.
I'll be right back.
I've gotten in trouble for such stupid reasons. Like you said, you got a strike, came back, and then got another strike a couple days later. I've experienced the same thing, except for you said it happened to you 3 times in a row. Twice. Yeah. Where I got the 90 days, came back, and then a week or so went by, and boom, I'm back. In trouble, and it was over stupid shit. One of them was me showing a clip from Tosh.0. And them saying that it was violent content or whatever, and it's the original video is on YouTube it's been there for over a decade, and it's fine. But I show the little clip, and my shit's violent content, and I get a strike. It's what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's stupid, man. I got suspended one time for making a video, a Pimp Easter video. Act like I want to have lesbian sex with Jacqueline Glenn. Jacqueline Glenn liked the video, and they still suspended. Said it was bullying.
Stop bullying people, man.
Yeah. Well, I am a bully.
Mean bully.
I bully you little bitch.
Shut up. Okay. Give me.
By the way, you need a tip to piss off trolls, because I learned today that trolls really hate when I get money.
Yes. There's a bunch of trolls watching the stream right now, and they hate us, guys.
They
Show
hate
them that they're stupid. Make them mad by donating to us, guys.
Yeah, they hate it. They hate it when I make money. They hate it.
They hate it.
If you're not, orgasms, or if you're not getting laid, beat it. Oh, what the fuck?
Is August here? He donated right before I left my stream for here. I ended my stream, and then I got a donation from him, and I felt bad.
You should feel bad. You should feel bad. You should feel bad that somebody actually gave you money for the shit you do.
It made me feel sad.
And you should feel sad. You're just stealing money. You're not entertaining.
What? Every now and then I do something cool, like try to juggle. I can't juggle, but I can try.
You can practice. Practice makes you perfect.
Exactly.
That's
you
true.
You juggle my balls, Shabisky, with your tongue.
Okay.
You're supposed to say no.
That's possible.
No, anything for a buck.
Anything
for a buck?
Anything for a quick buck.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a few things I wouldn't do for a buck.
I wouldn't murder 100
Stop
kids.
Being a bitch, okay?
I'd kill 100 kids for $1. For $5, I'd kill every kid.
Oh, damn. That's a lot of kids.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And we just got off talking about child abuse, and you're over here wanting to kill them.
Well, I ain't abusing them. I'm murdering them.
Well, I mean, maybe depending on how you kill them.
It's
if you kill them
nice.
quickly,
Yeah. It's nice.
According to religion. Send them off to heaven, man.
in some people's minds.
You quit following Nates because I like pimping Nates as a fuckboy. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
That person's smart.
Yeah, she's smart. We're not gonna really. That dude. So.
Snags is a great guy.
Eggs? I like
The
eggs.
Incredibles,
Eggs.
Scrambled eggs are my best kind of eggs. My favorite.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't
Because you're
care.
a chef.
If
You're a
he
chef.
wants, look, if he
Yes,
wants
me.
to, look, seriously.
Chef Biscuit.
If they want to talk about me, let them talk about me. I'm not gonna really retort anymore because I'm done with their shit.
Tell him, pimp.
Yeah, come on, Chef Bisky.
Yeah.
Chef Bisky here.
Chef
Gonna
Bisky.
cook up some scrambled eggs. Yeah.
I prefer
'Cause I
scrambled
pro-
eggs.
Because I promise you, the difference between me and some of them, not mention no names, some of them is when I hit the end broadcast button, I don't think about them anymore. When they hit the end broadcast button, they record another video about me. So there's the difference. But let them be. If they don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with them, and that's anybody on the internet. That's anybody. So done with who? I don't know who I'm done with, Halcyon. I'm not done with you, baby. We got butt sex stuff to do.
Yeah.
Somebody fell.
He died.
He died.
It's okay.
Oregon died.
Who?
Oregon.
Oregon. That guy.
Oh.
Oregon. He died.
That
Oregon
sucks.
died.
My organs died.
The organs died. They just ran away.
I'm gonna sue Missy for her internet problems.
I'll sue her.
Oh, yeah. There you
I'm
go.
back.
We
You're
can
lying.
see that. You don't have to say that, bro. We see that. I'm joking with you. You gotta learn my sense of humor. I'm an asshole. I'll be the first one to tell you I'm a fucking dickhead. I am, but I'm a cute, lovable dickhead, and I look like Santa Claus now. We're getting there anyway. I'm getting there. I'm hoping in a few months I'll be like,
That'll be hot.
and I'm gonna wear red all year round. And I'm gonna hang out with I'm gonna hang out with a bunch of I'm gonna hang out with a bunch of midgets.
Oh damn!
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm making toys.
I think they're going to be called little people. I know you don't give a fuck.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, they are half people. I agree.
They're half people.
Yeah,
God,
Half people.
they're half people.
you can be walking down the street, you can get fucked up.
Yeah, they gonna
Like-
fuck my goddamn shins up.
Yeah, you get jumped by a pack.
my shins.
Did you just call him a pack?
He did. A pack of
Pack of
midgets.
half people.
Pack of half. My shins are gonna be so bruised. I think my fucking shins are gonna be fucked, dog.
It's crazy how you can make fun of some people. Like, hey, you know it's never wrong. You can walk anywhere you want to and make like the most stereotypical Italian accent, and nobody will blink twice.
Hey, wait a minute. Me and Shabisky are both Italian. Don't be fucking with
Yeah,
us.
what the fuck? Midwest, take him off for the show.
If you
It's racist.
if you walk in, it was like, hey, that's a one spicy meatball. Nobody's like, you fucking racist.
Yeah, nobody
It
says
never
that.
happens.
And
Never.
nobody gets pissed off about Irish accents and anything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but boy, you do it. You know, if you click your tongue, people will get pissed off.
Are you talking about Ebonics?
No, like African languages.
Yeah, if you click your goddamn tongue, people gonna shoot your ass. I'm just saying.
Possibly.
Yeah, and I'm not clicking my
few
tongue.
people who do Ebonics. I've met maybe a few people in high school. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah. But,
They're what?
I only met a few people in my high school who spoke Ebonics, but they kept around themselves.
You know what?
That's only
I don't even know if Ebonics is a real word anymore. We call it code switching. That's the actual correct term for like my ability to speak how I'm speaking now and then speak in a different dialect.
Well, I always speak my way.
Well, see, the thing is, we were forced to do that, and so it's just a thing that is continued over the years.
Yeah, I understand. No, I completely get it. I get it. I understand.
I know.
I mean, seriously, I do. I understand. But the thing about it is, my accent is weird because I don't sound like Southern white people. I don't sound like Southern black people. I sound like a mixture because I grew up in a neighborhood where I was the only white boy, right? And then all my redneck family. And I'd be around the boat, and I'd pick both styles up. So now I sound like an 80-year-old black woman. I really do.
You're from Louisiana, right?
Mississippi, man.
I know it's all the same to me. Fuck, I don't know. That shit.
Okay, you're from Wisconsin, right?
This close enough.
I was actually born in New Orleans, but my parents moved like 3 months after I was born to Bowling Green, Kentucky, till I was about 10, and then I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where I've been ever since.
No, Billy Gray. Nobody calls it that, Billy Gray.
Jive
nobody calls it that. Jive talk. What the fuck?
I speak jive.
Ebonics. Ebonics. That's hilarious.
I speak Pimpmunk. That's what I do. That's what I tell people all the time. Like I said, I picked up a weird little accent but I also hate, this is one thing I do hate. When people try to do a Southern accent, they always do the Georgia Southern proper accent.
Because you got to get a stereotype from somewhere.
Yeah, they're always the Georgia proper. You do realize that, every Southern area has its own dialect, right? We all talk Louisiana's got that coon ass shit. You know, you don't want that like that, boy. Yeah, I'm saying, I'll say you fuck you, boy. What the fuck? No, I have no idea what you just said. Mississippi got that long drawl thing going on. Texas has got their fucking fucked up accent. Georgia's got that Southern proper, and which I hate, by the way. I hate a Southern proper accent. I fucking hate this shit.
Yeah.
What
are you doing, sir?
What you doing, sir? Yeah.
The Appalachian area is very odd dialect. The Appalachian mountain areas, like East Tennessee, backwoods, like dialect. It's really interesting, but also very odd. But Nashville, people say honey and what is it? The few words they say everything with the honey or the you poor thing or you sweet thing this.
Well, yeah. Now, around here, we say baby a lot. Everybody calls everybody baby, and that's in my area, if somebody calls you Bubba, that is not an insult. That's that's real. If I call you Bubba, that means I'm calling you like my brother. You my homie, but you're my Bubba.
Around these parts, you call somebody Bubba, you fucking talking shit about them. Look at this Bubba ass motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, Bubba, you going down to the farm?
And that's we get down. If you're down deep in the South, people laugh. Black people and white people laugh when people call it soul food. Here, it's everybody's food. Yeah. we all eat that way, and that's Southern white people laugh. We laugh at people when they say white people don't use spices, because people up north, these white folks may not do it, but down south, old white women use some fucking spices.
I think it's a little overrated like that. Man, just being people make it seem just automatically once you be you're white, so you have no sense of flavor or taste.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Chef Ramsay?
Yeah.
That's the whitest dude on the planet, but dude will cook the shit out of some shit, dude. He will cook you around the fucking world.
Well, it's a stereotype, but I think it's a funny stereotype.
It is. It's hilarious. And it rings true like a Karen stereotype.
Yeah.
There are people who think mayonnaise is pretty fucking spicy, and they put fucking raisins in their potato salad and shit. There's some white people.
Yeah, but that's definitely not a Southern thing. I've heard about this raisin thing. I told my mom about that, I was like, do you know some people put raisins in potatoes? She's like, well, are they stupid? She said, that's what she said. Are they stupid? Because I have never seen that. I have never seen raisins in a potato salad.
You ever see that video of the dude who he was watching this woman? They was like putting they made macaroni and cheese, and she put like broccoli and some motherfucking carrots or some shit in there. I was like, dude,
the carrots suck. But now I wouldn't mind a little broccoli in it now. Broccoli good.
I'm a purist. Like, give me some. It's like a what's that shit? A grilled cheese. When people start putting shit like meat, it's not a grilled cheese anymore. It's only called a grilled cheese when it's just cheese. It's only macaroni and cheese when those are the only two real main ingredients. Once you start adding other shit, then it becomes a casserole or some shit like that. Yeah. I'm a stickler though.
I understand.
Don't fuck with my food.
By the way, we have received 0 tips so far, so there's no pissed off trolls in me. Piss the trolls off. I'm just saying.
That's bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
I'm canceling this shit.
The crowd's canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's canceled. You're all canceled.
Yeah.
Nobody said put broccoli and potato salad. That's weird if they do that. That's fucking weird.
You ever seen them potato chips that are covered in chocolate?
That's weird.
That's disgusting.
Weird. Yeah.
That's some old. Your pregnant mama made this shit.
Yeah. They come out with way too many, man.
A food that I thought was odd at first was eggs with ketchup. When I first thought of it, I was like, that sounds really gross, but it's not too bad depending on if you like that.
Ketchup is too sweet though. Like, give me like if you mix ketchup, like I don't even eat ketchup with my fries unless I don't have a choice. But if I got a choice, I'm putting ketchup and hot sauce together, like Frank's Red Hot with regular ketchup, and then I'll eat that with fries or barbecue sauce or something. But ketchup by itself is like sweet as fuck.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the best hot sauce is Crystal because it's got flavor to it.
Crystal meth hot sauce.
Now Crystal meth, but I'll try that though. But I tell you what, though,
it's pussy.
Him gotta go piss. So Shabisky, do something.
All right. I'll yell at these two motherfuckers while you're gone. Fuck you guys.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. You guys are great. I want to make love. How you guys doing, huh?
I'm good. I'm just it's Friday, so fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm drinking a burr. People,
I'm drinking a coffee.
What the fuck?
I'm drinking water.
I'm trying to stay the fuck awake for the next hour and a half. Actually, I usually would be doing Dungeons and Dragons right now, but I didn't feel in the headspace for that tonight. I couldn't concentrate like that for fucking 6 hours, man.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, Maverick, have you listened to the new J. Cole album? If you're into J. Cole?
No, I haven't. You know what? I really usually don't stay up on people's music, not because I don't like it, but because I feel like it interferes with my music. I try to, like I start hearing other people's shit and my shit, and it's like I don't want to do that. So why? What's up with it? Is it good?
It's pretty good so far. The interlude single like caught me off guard, to be perfectly honest. It's for a single, it's you would think an interlude wouldn't be a single, but he gets away with something like, if you listen to it, you should, if you have, it's a really good track. It kind of hits you like it just comes in and just starts punching. But yeah, when I listened to your rap earlier, it was like I can hear your influences a little bit. Your flow switches are really good. Like it reminds me of Eminem a little bit, but that's just because Eminem is my favorite rap artist.
Who's your favorite rapist?
Rapist.
Shabisky's my favorite rapist.
That's he's I get a good amount of influence from him. I try not. I mean, I can listen to his shit without any problem, but that's because like I've been rapping since like I said, I'll be 40. I've been rapping since I was 12. So my rhyme style didn't change much.
You come from my generation. You said you was almost 40, right?
Yeah, I'll be 40 this year.
Me and you ain't too much. I'm 43, so we're not too far apart. So you grew up on some badass motherfucking rappers. I mean, you really did. You had some fucking people that you could, like Scarface. Man, if you don't know who Scarface is, look it up. You're You don't like raps if you don't know who Scarface is. I'm just gonna say it. You know, to me, Scarface does not get the respect he deserves when people talking about great rappers.
There's always going to be people who don't get the respect that they do in any sort of medium that are overlooked. He's one of them, I would probably say. Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely. I mean, dude, I never saw a man cry till I saw a man die. I mean, good Lord, that alone right there is just. That impacted me. That song fucking impacted me. It just did. KRS-One. That's another one that I fucking love.
See, now here's my problem. The only reason I don't fuck with KRS-One is because he stands for African Bambaataa, and African Bambaataa is some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You can't, I don't give a fuck. All that you a legend shit. Once you start touching kids, that shit goes out the fucking window.
I agree.
You, your music, all that shit.
No, I agree with that one.
I'm not one of those people that can separate the art from the artist. Once you fuck up, once you fuck up, it's like that's all I can think of when I listen to your shit. I can't celebrate you.
Usually, now I will say this. Usually, I can't separate the artist from the art. There is one person that I can't do that with for some reason, and that's Bill Cosby. I don't know why, but when I grew up on Bill Cosby, I love that motherfucker. And now when I see something of Cosby, I'm like, rapist.
I can understand that because Bill Cosby he built his career off of, I'm like a down-to-earth real.
He was America's dad.
And then you find out he's a rapist, a serial
But like
rapist,
many of America's dads, he was a piece of shit person.
Yeah, but he had it all. He's supposed to be like this good moral motherfucker, right? I mean, he even called Eddie Murphy and told him, "You cussing your stand up, that's horrible," and all this shit. And yet he was raping women.
See, that's that shit. Like, I really feel like a lot of people who try to use that purity shit, like I don't swear and I don't drink and I don't do anything. Those are the straight-laced looking people who are usually out there fucking people up when the lights go out, and they pop back up like I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah,
I will.
And like I said,
this is a blood. It's beet juice.
I will say one thing about the art from the artist thing. I would say it depends on who the person is. Like if it's an artist of someone whose art who also sucks, I'd probably be like, yeah, whatever. But if it's like, let me think of someone, like, for example, who I think is like Justin Bieber, for example. It's like his music, not for me, but I also think it genuinely sucks. But if it comes out that he's a bad person, I'm like, okay, for him, I'm not going to be like, oh, but art from the artist because his art also sucks. But if it's someone who actually creates really good art and it's complex and you can get something from it, but he's done something bad, whether it be extremely bad or whatever, I think you can do it. It just depends on who the artist is and what the art is. I think it just depends.
Well, like you said, normally I can. Like we mentioned Chris Benoit earlier. I mean, look, dude was he killed his wife and kid, but it turned out he did have brain problems but the thing is, you can't deny that he was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. So there you go. I mean, you can't deny that. And I can't deny that Cosby was one of the best clean comedians of all time. I can't deny that. But sure. It hurts I can't watch the Cosby Show.
That's why I can't watch it either. And that's the thing is that a lot of people think that because you have a talent or a skill that you automatically can be absolved of certain things or anything. Yeah. Like that's the part that fucks with me a lot is like once you become so famous and people know that like there are people who are good at things and realize that like, hey, I can do a lot of shit that other people can't do and get away with it because I'm really good at singing or I got a big dick or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Like I don't like that aspect when people think they're at a point where they can do anything. Of course, I would call that out, obviously. That's the worst aspect of people. I mean, one of the greatest examples of that is probably Jeffrey Epstein because of his position and the stuff that he was getting away with. And it's just like, oh, God. Like, people in power in any sort of area will think they can get away with anything. But
they do a lot of times.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, but some of the people that was fucking with him didn't get in trouble, and that's good.
Yeah, I know.
And there's, Slick Willie. If you know what I'm talking about when I say Slick Willie, I'm talking about Bill Clinton.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He denied being on the plane, and there's fucking proof that he was on the plane. So I mean, and there's
a lot of people close to that dude, which is that dude killed himself immediately because he didn't, and most likely he may have. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm just saying. Either way, it's totally plausible that somebody offed him, or that he offed himself because he knew what the fuck was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he knew his family would be fucked if he didn't kill himself because of the very powerful people that he had information about.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Like, I've always thought that the few people who would kill themselves are people who are convicted and proven to be pedophiles, because it's like, oh, you're like the scum of scum. Like, even like pedophiles are treated like scum in prison and such. Like, even like murderers would be like, oh God, you're a pedophile. Like, we despise you. Even it's like. Especially with Jeffrey Epstein, because that was his business, and it was just, oh God, I can't think of anything worse.
Yeah.
I see people in the chat saying like they wouldn't care, and that's cool. Like, I mean, I don't ever like try to shame somebody if you listen to music or like the artistic whatever endeavors of whoever horrible person that I think is horrible. That's cool. But I just, like if I'm like, hey, what's that you listening to? Oh, I'm listening to that R. Kelly song. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to make a judgment call if you got to bang it.
I understand both sides of the argument.
If you banging R. Kelly,
I understand both sides of the argument. I really do. But in most cases, I can watch or listen and know what they've done. I may not praise the artist, but I can do that. But there's some cases that R. Kelly, I can't listen to R. Kelly music because because when I hear him talk about bump and grind, I'm like. Yeah,
that's the worst.
He's talking about a 12-year-old, dude.
Exactly.
Age
ain't nothing but a number. I married a 16-year-old.
Yeah, so
I like pissing on girls. That wasn't me in that video.
Yeah, it's just me personally that
If for no other reason, that motherfucker made millions of people watch child porn.
Yeah, he didn't make them.
Well, no, when I say made. Everybody wanted to see. This was when sex.
Yeah, everybody's fucking stupid.
Nobody knew
this shit.
But nobody knew it was a young girl, and everybody wanted to see a celebrity sex tape. Hence, everybody had to watch child porn without knowing.
Yeah, and that's another thing that bothers me when celebrities have like photos and shit leaked, and everybody goes and tries to see it. I don't.
Nope, I don't like that shit. I've never looked at the fappening or any of that shit because that's somebody's private fucking photos, and you just gonna look at them. That's fucked up. That's
very wrong. It's fucked up. I know everybody got. Go ahead, buddy.
Especially if you're gonna look for it, it's the only way you can is if you intentionally go look for it. Essentially,
yeah. Google it and shit.
People act like if you're a public figure, then your entire life should be an open book,
and that's
not. I know. That's not cool.
I know.
Yeah,
I agree. Privacy is something that not many people take seriously anymore. Like privacy in any context.
I've heard people like defend that, like, well, it's just celebrity, but then they get pissed off and hear about revenge porn. Well, that's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's the same fucking thing. So it's crazy.
I don't disagree, Halcyon. I don't think that appreciating an immoral artist means that you automatically support that person's bad behavior. No. But at the same time, if you're buying that person's album or seeing that person's movie, you are directly supporting that person. I mean, I'm not saying you are. That doesn't mean I'm not saying that means you condone what they did, but you are in a way supporting that person.
I mean, that's kind of like the logic of if you buy an iPhone, you're supporting the sweatshop people who are making it in China or in any other third world country, even though you have to get it. Well, this is a little different in a way.
We all got to turn our nose up a little bit. We all got to turn up. We can't, because you know what? It's like if your vegetables that you eat, fruits and vegetables that you eat are picked by people who are paid way too little. Every restaurant you go to, you're served by people who are not paid enough. Pretty much everywhere you go, most people are not paid well enough or are treated poorly, and you are party to that. it's just like you got to draw the line somewhere. You can't boycott everything and everyone all the time. You got to try and work with the system and make the system better. And until, because there's a line that you cross, and then people start boycotting you, and it makes sense.
I support my boss.
Aren't you your own boss?
My balls.
Oh, you're on your balls.
Your balls support themselves.
I do support my boss too, because I am my own boss, so I do support him. By the way, you should support my boss and tip me right now.
That was a great segue.
It was. And we are in the second hour. And what do we do in the second hour, Shabisky?
Eat a man. Eat a man. We eat a man.
That's right. That's why I tell you to give us some money, and you do so. In the description below, Shabisky has a Patreon. Missy has a Patreon. Please become patrons of them. They deserve it, and you should do it. We also have a wood Patreon down there. I guess the link's not working. Somebody said it earlier. I'm going to fix that when I can. But do that. Also, I got Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal down there. I need the tips. I got a $200 goal. We haven't received any tips yet. None. So we need to get that change and rolling right now. I'm going to beat the fuck out of y'all with a barbed wire baseball bat. I'm going to do a G-Man. Yeah.
Push me off a building.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Stella.
Yeah, Shanny. Yeah.
Yeah, Shabisky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my damn foot hurts. I am having actual foot issues. I got bone spurs and my fucking foot is killing me tonight. So
do you, Trump?
Yeah. Yep. I got like 10 of those motherfuckers.
I got plantar fasciitis in my right foot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My knee has this little weird twitch that it goes through every now and then. Whenever I don't even know what it is. It just happens.
My knee had this little weird twitch where I tore my ACL twice.
Dang. That's not a good place to end.
Right? You like how that joke ends? With two separate years of rehab.
Yeah, John Vega gave $20 for your balls. Thank you. I appreciate it, and my balls appreciate it. So now we need 180 to finish the goal, Shabisky.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it works.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You don't know math. You don't know math.
I don't know math very well. I know meth very well.
Yeah, that shit's cool.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Popular with the cool kids out here.
Hey, I'm wearing the Walter White hat. I was wondering if anyone caught that reference.
I am the one who knocks loudly.
Oh, dang.
I am the one in pain loudly over here. And I blame you, Biscuits.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You got a little too rough on you, baby.
You were, man. You put my foot, when you put my foot above my head and hit the headboard, it hurt.
I'll try to be more gentle next time, babe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do it. What you want to talk about, Biscuits? You got something you want to say?
I had something earlier. Oh, I like what Midwest Mavericks said because like he basically I don't have that much experience listening to a lot of different rappers growing up, and one reason was because I was making my own music and I felt the same way about it. I really didn't want other people's stuff to really influence and change what my stuff could be that came out that I made. You know, like you were talking about that you didn't check out J. Cole's new album. And it's you know it's I don't know, it's something, it's one of the reasons why I didn't really listen to a lot of people growing up, a lot of different people. I was in my own world making my own music, and I didn't really want the outer influence that, you know, that would change what I really did make in the end. You know, I just agreed with that, Mr. Midwest.
You disagree or did agree?
No, I agreed with it.
Oh.
Okay. Pay attention for once.
I said all that to say I disagree with everything you just said.
And I do disagree with you.
I can understand the wanting to make your own unique sound, so you don't want to focus on other stuff. But sometimes you can do both. You could probably listen to different voices, but then when you hear them, you're like, okay, what are they doing? What can I do that's different? Can I do something that goes against that in a way? So that can kind of help you as well, differ yourself in many ways.
And it's not that I'm not gonna hear the J. Cole album, and it's not that I've avoided it because I don't want to be like making J. Cole style music or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just that usually when music comes out, one, I don't stay abreast of all the most recent music. I'm not up on the most new music because there's so much of it, and on top of that, there's a lot of trash too. Holy shit, there's a lot of trash.
There's a lot of trash these days.
This is one of the few mediums where it doesn't even matter anymore. Like you could just come out with some bullshit and make it, and you can straight make it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say there's not a lot of talented guys and girls out there, but there's a lot of trash. God damn.
And I've noticed something. I've noticed a trend lately, by the way, where a lot of these shitty ass musicians start rubbing hands and rubbing fucking asses with these fucking reactors on YouTube, and then these reactors give them a good review, and so they start to get popular, and that shit fucking blows.
Yeah, one person who's like that is Tom McDonald. I can't stand Tom McDonald. He has
had a couple of hot joints, but yeah. Well,
like
he just dropped one today, was pretty hot though.
I don't know. He just seems to be a one-trick pony in many ways. Like everything he raps about, it's usually cancel culture or this thing or that, and he just recycles the same stuff, and it's just kind of like.
Well, he does.
I don't know.
Now the song he dropped today, he dropped one today, and I was actually I was kind of thinking about this when I said what I just said. And look, I like No Laugh Shack. If you know who he is, he's a very popular reactor on YouTube. Like he has millions of subscribers.
He's awesome.
Yeah, but if a rapper fucking rubs ass with him a little bit, he'll give him big thumbs up every time. If a rapper fucking gives him a little attention, boom, they're the greatest ever. And I don't like that part.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he can do like that.
And Art of Kicks is the same fucking way. So
now, is Tom McDonald that dude that talks about like he's like kind of political?
Yeah,
he's like a right winger sort of.
Yeah, he is, but now he does some songs. And look, there's a couple of songs he's done that I do like. I did like White Boy. He did a song called White Boy. I like.
I don't know much about him.
I did. Well, you know what? I don't really give a fuck if you disagree with me. I'm always right. No,
fuck all right. Tell him Origin. Say that song fucking suck.
Well,
I've never heard it.
But but I do agree with a lot of the stuff that he does sound the same. He repeats himself a lot in his songs. He's always talking. I do agree. I completely agree. I do believe that he's always talking about these rappers that rap about money, yet he always talks about how much money he makes. So that's hypocritical. The hypocrisy, as G-Man would say, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. But it's, I just because I don't like him for most, I can say he still got a good couple songs. He had a couple tracks. I liked White Boy. I did like it. I did. I like the one he dropped today about Eminem. I did, because everybody thought he dissed Eminem a couple songs ago. Well, he come out today and basically he's kissing Eminem's ass in this song. So he really is, because he don't want a piece of Eminem. He knows he don't. Look, he ain't stupid. The man ain't stupid. I'll give him that much. He ain't fucking Machine Gun Kelly. He ain't stupid.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's kind of the point with him for me, is that he does these same songs because he knows it's going to get clicks. And it's just going to get him.
Well, yeah, but that's that's the hustle. And you got to respect the hustle. That's like when people shit on. Look, I shit on the Paul brothers all the time, but I also kind of respect their hustle. In a way, I shit on them, but I kind of respect the hustle because they know how to get noticed. They know how to, and it's the same thing with Tom McDonald. Like I said, I don't think he's all the great rapper or nothing like that. I would never put him in any kind of list. I really wouldn't. But there's a couple songs he's okay with. But he ain't stupid. He cleared that shit up real fast about him trying to diss Eminem. he wanted to make everybody know I'm not going after the goat.
Yeah, you can't. You got to make that shit clear.
You got to make that shit clear. Because, like, and I know Shabisky, he hates this when I talk, but, like, Machine Gun Kelly, we all know fucked up. I mean, that boy fucked up. When he went after him, because he got slow.
Well, you know what gets me is Pimpmunk not understanding that MGK is a good artist, and
but he's not a good
lots
artist.
of really good rap music. Because you haven't heard it, not because in your opinion.
You keep saying
name one rap song by him.
It wasn't memorable.
Yeah, of course not.
Of course not, dude. You know.
No, shut up.
Wait, no. Wait a minute. You actually just did something that was kind of shitty. Because what's one of the worst things about me? Honestly, everybody knows it. My memory. I can't think of shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, me too.
I have a horrible memory.
You can't think of.
I can't tell you.
You sit here for a half an hour, you won't think of one fucking rap song by MGK.
I can tell you one. The one he fucked up and did about Eminem and he got slaughtered.
Oh, that's the only one you can remember. The one you were about to mention. Oh, look at you! You're fucking.
You know what?
Genius.
I don't even know the name of that song.
I can name a few MGK
Rap
songs
Devil,
before the rap. Not Rap Devil, but it's like the album he did. It wasn't an album. It was that banger little EP thing he did with he released it after Rap Devil, but it was awful. Like MGK, I'm sorry, he's just been a copycat from day one.
But I always say this. I always say, in my opinion. Now, people like him. That's fine. In my opinion, he's a horrible fucking rapper. He's horrible, in my opinion.
You haven't heard the good stuff.
But there is none.
He's been hoarding the good stuff.
There's lots of old songs by MGK that are really fucking good.
Okay, name me a good song.
Tip Off the Block. You haven't heard that?
What?
That's what the song that as far as I know, blew him up in the beginning. Chip Off the Block.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you haven't heard it. Of course you have no fucking clue.
No, because he's not good enough.
I'm gonna kick your ass, pimp.
Here's the thing.
Shabisky.
Eminem destroyed MGK.
No, the
so
private
bad.
chat, dude.
Eminem destroyed MGK so bad that now he's a Blink 182 copycat. His album.
Yeah, he switched genres.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm done rapping.
He didn't even switch. He didn't even switch to be original. He's like, okay, I can't copy Eminem anymore. I know. I'm gonna copy Blink 182 now. It's like you can't. Oh, he's just a copycat. There's nothing to him unique. Absolutely.
Hell, Limp Bizkit's better than MGK.
Oh damn.
I mean, goddamn. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. I mean, goddamn, that song fucking sucked. And I'd rather listen to the MGK. Kid Rock's better than MGK. Which actually, Kid Rock is better than MGK. Even though I don't like Kid Rock.
MGK and Kid Rock made music together. Probably never heard it because you're a freaking noob.
Yeah, because Kid Rock sucks now.
No. Okay.
He always did kind of suck in a way, to be honest with you, but he did have that one album that was kind of hot.
Your opinion is wrong. It's not a fact.
Yeah, I hate when he does that. When she's like, you don't know that.
No, he doesn't know though.
He gets so mad because I don't like him.
If we went in a private thing and I started playing some of MGK's old music that he's never fucking heard, he'd be like, "Oh, okay, this is actually good." I'm surprised.
I wouldn't. I guarantee you I wouldn't.
I guarantee you would, unless you're gonna be fucking like that's dishonest.
Now wait a minute, homie. Let me tell you something. Just because you have made a few rap songs, you ain't gonna sit up and act like you know hip hop better than I do, motherfucker. You ain't gonna even try. Because I'll cut your ass.
What? We're talking about shut up, okay?
You little bitch. No,
I'm way sorry.
I'm not really mad at Shabisky, by the way. Okay, but let me think of something. Which rapper do you don't like, Shabisky? Name me a rapper you don't like.
Lots. I don't know that stupid 6ix9ine motherfucker.
Well, no one likes him. That's like
that's just easy to say. Well, actually, a lot of people.
I don't like Nicki Minaj and shit.
Oh, well, I'll slap you upside your fucking head.
See, look at you.
Yeah, you know who's really good though? Megan Thee Stallion. She can write. She can write her ass. She can write her ass off, dude.
I don't know much about her, to be honest with you. I don't like what's your name? The one everybody loves so much.
Cardi B.
I don't
Bad
like
Baby.
Cardi B. I don't like Cardi B.
Cardi B is she can write too a little bit. She's got some shit.
But she ain't no Nicki, man. She ain't no Nicki. Nicki's better.
No, but she's
Megan's better.
She's pretty creative though, and she's popular, and she made her own way.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pop. Tiny Tim was popular.
Tiny Tim.
I mean, fun.
I remember Tiny Tim.
I mean, shit. Just because they're popular don't mean they're good.
I mean, heck, what's that other?
I mean, Rebsion's a popular YouTuber. We all know he ain't no fucking good.
Uh-oh.
Fuck Rebsion up
That
his
guy
ear.
sucks.
Throwing shade at Repsion.
I always throw shit at Rebsion. I hate the little bastard.
Well, he just kind of makes the same videos. That's the thing about him.
He's a hypocrite. He's also a hypocrisy. Because here's why he's got hypocrisy in his body. It's because he bitched about that one girl who made videos about her Nissan to get clicks, then all of a sudden he did the same goddamn thing.
Views.
So, yeah.
Oh well.
And nobody's tipping.
I want to fight Repsion, okay, in a pay-per-view battle to the death with flaming swords.
Internet tough guy.
Okay? If it's me and Repsion, I'm definitely a tough guy.
Rep's gonna kick your ass.
What? That's it. That's it. I make it official.
Pimp, you were working beside Repsion when you did the what was it?
Wheel of Misfortune.
Wheel of Misfortune. Yeah, you were with him.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I don't like him, because before the show, he made a comment. He said, "Well, I may not beat Paul in the trivia contest, but I know I'll beat Pimpmunk." He got one answer right.
Yeah,
the whole night he got one fucking answer right, and I came close to beating Paul. And I would have beat Paul if they'd have stuck by the rules and took points away in the last round like they said they were, but they didn't do that. So, and by the way, most of the questions about fucking video games. And what's the one thing Pimpmunk doesn't do? Play fucking video games.
Yeah.
Heathen.
I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about when they brought up video games.
Well, they had to figure some area where they were going to mess with one of the guys, where it's like, oh,
Well,
you're not going to know
why
anything.
wouldn't they bring up sports, though? Why didn't they do a sports topic? That's my question, because they know I would have kicked everybody's ass.
That was fun.
I bet any of you pussies up here like sports.
Yeah.
I'm not a sports person, to be honest.
Well, yeah. You like basketball, we know.
Up until I got my 2 shoulder surgeries, 1 shoulder surgery, 2 ACL surgeries, and plantar surgery, I was an athlete.
What was your best sport? Your best sport?
Basketball.
Basketball. Well, I don't.
But actually, I was equally as good at football too.
That was my sport.
I wish I played baseball though.
I actually was a very good lineman. Defense. I played defense. I wasn't an Iron Man. I hated offense. I played defense, and I was really good. I actually made the All-American high school team, whatever. I was decent at it.
I didn't play organized football until I was in my 20s.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing like flag football in near where I live, but it was like that shit is not. It's like a hybrid because it's almost like tackle. There's a lot of fucking tackling in flag football. Let's put it like that.
Oh, by the way, I didn't want to say Paul did beat me in the contest. I was just fucking around. But yeah, I did. I beat Rebsion. That's all that matters. But yeah,
and I wish soccer was more popular in America.
Yeah, look at Morgan. Look at Morgan trying to get in here. Look at him. He gonna have to pay me some money though. He gonna have to pay me.
Just woke up.
Bitch.
It's the next day.
Should I bring him in, Shabisky? It's the Shabisky.
Yes,
song.
for a charge.
A charge. Okay, here he is.
Oh, hello.
We're charging you, John Moron.
I lay down in bed and I fell asleep. I just woke up and I can't go back to bed.
Yeah, or he would not be here.
You're a pathetic piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know that?
What?
Fuck you.
I only slept for like 2 hours and I can't get back to sleep.
You're worse than Hitler. Fuck you.
Shabisky screwing up my circadian rhythm.
You're worse than Hitler. Holy
You're worse
You
shit.
than
don't need
him.
any rhythm. You're not a musician, Gene. I told you about this.
By the way, before
We're gonna
John
work
says something pedantic and pedestrian, we do have a $200 goal. We've already made 20 so far for some fucking reason.
Bullshit.
20.
It's bullshit. So
I'm not gonna stand for this.
John Morgan is a space
You're not standing
ball,
for it.
you're actually sitting for it, Shabisky.
and I have my bed head.
What?
No, you have to
Oh.
stand and then say you're not going to stand for this, and then sit down.
Yeah.
But then everyone will see my balls.
That's part of the show. That'll bring the donations.
Why aren't you wearing pants, biscuits?
Because I'm trying to give my balls some air.
Well, are you a mouse? Are you breathing through your ass?
No, they just get
You
a little
ass breather.
sweaty down there.
You
That's
ass.
gonna
Let them
be
get some air.
that's gonna be a new slur.
Yeah, you
ass
slur
breather.
ass breather because we have.
I
Because
was just reading an article in Science Daily about pigs can actually breathe out of their anus.
Yeah, we just talked
certain
about that earlier.
circumstances.
If you'd have
Yeah,
showed
we already
up,
talked about that.
if you'd have showed up on time when we actually talked about that, you
Yeah.
could have had an opinion on it. But now that you're fucking late, you don't have a fucking opinion on it. You understand?
I'm late to the party.
Look at this messy Jared room going on there.
Did
Jesus
you
Christ.
Just call him Jared, not Jared from Subway, right?
No,
Yes.
no,
Jared.
the worst Jared, the Jared Genesis.
Well,
This is
Jared,
the worst Jared.
well, Jared from Subway pretty bad to be worse than him, Shabisky.
That's what we're talking about. Jared Genesis. I think
Yeah.
he's worse.
No,
think
he's
You can
not.
see the floor in my
No.
room,
No,
and I don't have any
Jared from
clothing
Subway
laying
actually
around on
raped
the
kids,
floor.
Shabisky.
I thought he got caught with just child porn. Isn't that
No,
what
he actually
Who?
raped children.
You talking about the Subway
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah, Subway, bro.
Yeah, he had like, I think he was doing a thing where he was trying to get access. He either was trying to or was getting access to kids
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He
didn't
was
know.
going to
I don't know.
schools and shit. Think about it. He was touring.
I don't know. Well, we don't know what Jared Genesis is up to.
Well,
okay?
Jared Genesis did say
You don't
that
know what he's doing.
He did say that if you had a spiritual connection with a 9-year-old, it's okay to have sex with him.
He'd say he started going down with the numbers on what he'd be okay with, and he went as low as I think 8 years old.
Yeah.
Said he'd be okay with, and he's 33. He's probably 34 now. He was 33 like at the time.
A, I bet dude couldn't tell you what a fucking soul or spirit or whatever the fuck he said connection was. And B, even if he could, I don't give a fuck, is a 9-year-old. You can't be touching 9-year-old souls
Exactly.
or bodies.
It's so fucking creepy to say something like that. If you have a spiritual connection, oh my god, it's just nasty.
Yeah.
He said
fucking gross.
He said they hadn't sold their soul, so he was implying that like once they reach a certain age, they're just like they sold their soul, their shit from there or whatever. Like, so it was pretty nasty his argument there.
Goddamn, my foot is killing me, bro.
Yeah, when I was in the army, there was a dude who this dude used to walk around talking about how he couldn't wait until the Olsen twins turned 18. It was very, very gross. And yeah, that reminds me of that. This guy sounds like that guy.
That is kind of gross. Ow, well, not kind of gross. It is gross. Sorry if I'm not on my game now, but I am in like tremendous amount of pain right now. My fucking foot is that big.
There was a thing that went on recently about when what was that girl's name? The girl who became famous from Dr. Phil.
Bad baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she turned 18 recently, she made an OnlyFans, and
Well,
apparently
she made what, $1
Because that's
million
disgusting.
in 6 hours or something
That's
like
so
that?
gross, dude. That's so
Something.
gross.
It was
That's like there's got to be so many guys that are like, she's like my daughter's age. Like, come on, man,
Yeah,
don't be gross. That's fucking disgusting.
I don't know how to contribute to this discussion.
Well, then just shut up, Gene.
But you don't think it's gross, John?
Just don't say
What the
something
fuck,
like
Gene? You disagree with what we're saying? Piece of
I don't-
shit. You on Jared's side?
I don't read a lot
Fuck
about
you.
this stuff. Usually, all the other stuff I read a lot about.
Just know that the girl has boobs, and that's exactly what's driving all of this shit.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. She grew some boobs, or whatever. Maybe she got surgery. I don't know, but that's that. Trust me.
She's got like the mammalian glands.
Yeah, and guys are fucking idiots.
She got 1 million glands.
Like they pay for OnlyFans. Like they pay for OnlyFans. I don't get that shit. Like I would never. People pay for porn.
Yeah.
I get it,
They
but
do.
I guess I guess if you want to see like a specific video from a specific person,
Well, I don't think there's many people paying for actual porn these days. They're paying for like cam girls.
that's even worse.
Yeah.
Well,
That's cam girl. That's on like a one-sided experience.
paying
You don't
for
even watch
porn.
anybody getting
that's
hit.
like a living room stripper though.
I'm sure.
That's the digital stripper.
Yeah, so you
You
know.
can throw Mario coins at it, be like.
I mean, they predicted that in what was that movie? Fuck, I forget the movie. Oh well.
Total Recall.
No, not Total Recall. It was the Spielberg film with Tom Cruise. Minority. Report.
Oh, Total Recall, or not Total Recall. What is it?
Minority
Minority
Report.
Report.
They go to that. Well, what was it called? They went where he went to find that.
The brothel when they had the little rooms and the guy was like he had all the girls on him. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all like it's just technology now at this point. I mean, we have the sex robots that are coming out now.
Have you ever seen that show Upload?
No.
So basically,
I heard of it,
the premise of the show is that you can upload your consciousness onto these like servers of afterlife heaven type worlds, and so this guy uploads his body, he uploads his consciousness into this place where he's living, but his girlfriend is still alive, and so she rents this suit so they can have sex, and they're like, the best thing you can do is just get in the tub with it. It's got all these little fingers sticking, like there's like all these little fingers sticking out of it, and it's supposed to create like sensations, sort of like the Ready Player One haptic feedback bodysuit. Yeah, it's a really good. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a really good show. Very funny show.
So, like in Total Recall, you had the 3 titty stripper.
Yeah, always gotta love the 3 titties. But what do you do with 3 titties? You got 2 hands. I guess you got a mouth too, so you can just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You gotta be creative. Why don't we have more women with 3 titties? Let's science to get on that shit.
Genetic engineering, CRISPR.
Titties all the way around.
That's
You got
where
360
evolution has
titties.
failed us.
We got, let's see. Two Guns gave $20 to Shabisky is my favorite cam girl. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now we need 160. Thank you, Two Guns. We got 30 minutes.
Well, I mean, Shabisky does have a pussy in the camera right now, so.
Yeah, look at my pussy.
Shabisky is a pussy.
Or look at my sexy pussy.
He's a giant floppy twat.
Your cat doesn't have eyes, dude. Or is he facing the other way? Oh shit! There they go. I didn't say your cat doesn't have eyes.
Your cat doesn't have eyes, bro. Where's your eyes go? Did you almost drop her biscuits?
My cat would never let me do
Cat
that. Man.
animal
He's fucking
abuse.
great friends
He
with
loves when I do this. He loves being held upside down.
me. That's hilarious, dude. Ah,
He's
look at
probably
him.
like, what am I looking at?
My cat, I would have so many scratches already.
Yeah, he likes me doing that, and then I like rub his head while his body weight is going against.
You can't even. All right, so like when I go to sleep, right, I have to put my feet out under the covers, because if I don't, and my cat comes in my room and he sees my feet moving around underneath the covers, he will go full claws like there's a fucking mouse or some shit under
He's
there.
been doing that to me, and it's fucking annoying. I'll wake up to him
That's their
attacking my
instinct
feet.
kicking in.
I want to get a Savannah cat, and Missy keeps trying to convince me not to get one.
What the fuck? Oh, those big ass cats with all the fur?
Yeah, well, no, those are the Maine Coons.
Maine Coon, right?
Maine
What's a
Coons
Savannah
are
cat?
awesome.
They're bred between a domestic cat and a serval, so they have like that dotted kind of pattern. So they look like a wild cat. So they're kind of like a Bengal.
A bang.
They got these giant ears, and apparently they like water. So you can take them to a pool, and they'll actually get in the pool and have some fun.
Most cats are like water if you actually start them off young and bathe them and shit. It's just that most people don't ever wash their cats. So if nobody ever gave you a bath for the first 5 years of your life and then tried to throw you in water, you'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
There
No
is
water for
one
me, thanks.
pet. There is one pet you should never wash, and that's a rabbit. Rabbits they can actually die from shock if they get so much water. They clean themselves by, I forget what it is. It's like this when they lick their hands, their little paws, that's them cleaning themselves. I forget what it's actually called. But yeah,
Spit.
if you
It's called spit. And it's disgusting. And fucking rabbits
there's
should
an
die.
actual specific thing it's called. I don't remember what it is. But yeah, don't get rabbits wet. They will probably die from it.
I think you're thinking
crazy.
of gremlins.
Dust bath.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like they don't get
They
wet.
need
Like
dust
they get
baths?
shocked.
If you feed them after midnight,
That's true.
then
That's
you get-
true too.
Yeah.
Oh, you said gremlins. I thought you said grimace. I'm like, what?
Wake up, Gene.
God
Yeah,
damn.
Gene, what
Wake the
fuck?
fuck
still
up,
waking up.
Gene.
I'm all lethargic.
Do drugs.
Yeah, do drugs like me and us.
Do drugs.
We.
Ow. I tell you what, boy, I'm in pain right now.
Here, I'm gonna get a
This
Red
shit will
Bull.
help.
I'm gonna get a Red Bull. Good for you, Gene. Okay, kick him off the show. This piece of shit.
You said bring him on.
Yeah, I know. I regret that.
Duh.
It's all your fault now, Biscuit. All your fault. Why did you do this to me, Biscuits?
It was on purpose.
I know you like to torture me.
I meant to do that.
You meant to do it.
Hmm? Donations. Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Why are you shouting that shit?
Because Galen told me to do it.
Oh,
Galen's my boss. He's my boss. He bossed me around.
Blow yourself.
Who's that?
He's like,
I can't reach. Somebody fold me.
what fold you?
Yeah. Gene, can you suck yourself off?
Yes, you can.
Try.
Chab always asks me these sexual questions.
Because you're so
poor
sexual.
Gene.
What are you trying to project, Shabisky?
he's trying to
I'm
project
trying to
something
project-
on your face.
Yeah, all over your face.
I'm just kidding. It was just out there.
No, it's real.
That was a setup.
It was a
No, I want to
setup,
come on
look.
his face. Not a joke.
Stop being so. Stop harassing our guest, Shabisky.
Sorry.
Even though he's
You,
showing
you talking about him? Who cares about harassing him?
I care. I care.
I get these two guys. Whatever, these two guys. I won't harass. Well, I don't know. They are kind of sexy.
Good guy.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with you, boy? God damn it.
Still trying to figure out.
Still trying to figure it out. So, John Morgan, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm drinking Red Bull
Why are you
Yeah.
drinking Red Bull, John Morgan?
so I can be less fatigued
Why?
and more mentally awake.
Why?
Well, you sound like you always. No, you
Yeah.
don't
Fuck
sound
the
any
police.
different.
Yeah, I got this in New York.
Yeah, okay, so you saw what I was doing.
Yeah, he did. He knew what you was doing.
Well, I
What are
hate cops do. On my show, I talk shit about things all the time.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
hate-
an
I don't hate
undercover
all
cop
police.
would do.
Yeah.
Let's try to
He's
throw everyone
He's like,
off.
aren't the cops bad? Tell me the cops are bad. Say it right here. Say it to my chest.
You actually wore that shirt today. You're blowing your cover, Gene. The fuck,
You
dude?
really live in New
Fired.
York, not Baltimore.
Oh man, New York is a fucking crazy place, dude. If you've never been there, I suggest you go, but like be ready for all of this shit you ever heard about New York to be true. Like no bullshit. I went to New York and all these things actually happened. We got fucking taken advantage of by a cab. We got taken advantage of by a fucking food cart. My wife got her fucking pocket picked. We ended up paying way too much to ride bikes and almost got killed in Central Park.
Damn.
There in New York, and I got harassed by the police, and the fucking turnstile in the fucking subway didn't work right. And that's ended up getting me harassed by the police in the first place. I almost got arrested in New York for jumping the turnstile when I had tickets because their shitty turnstiles don't work. Fucking New
Jesus.
York, man.
It's John Morgan's fault.
And there are a bunch of dirty, like, cookie monsters and everything, Times Square.
Yeah. Still, and I almost got taken because we didn't stay in New York. We stayed in New Jersey and took a bus over the Lincoln Tunnel and shit every day. But we almost got taken advantage of by one of those what do they call them, the fucking tour buses, trying to get you to ride the tour bus all day long. Fuck, dude. I'm glad by the time we were too wise by then. I was a fucking pure New Yorker at that point.
Last time I was in New York, one of the people at the tour buses were like, "Oh no, we gotta like go. We have a schedule or whatever." And he's like, "We a few intersections up. He's behind us." And he's like, "Hey, I can get you a deal. I can get you a deal." And we're like,
"Yeah."
Dude, you really tuning your guitar? Are you that bored?
No, I was actually gonna wait till
orgasm.
I was waiting for you guys to finish what you were saying. I was saying, if I play guitar, will that get people to tip?
Depends. If you're shitty at it, no.
Well, I mean, we shall see who bees. They will be the judge of that.
Serenade us. Make me wet.
No, don't say that, Shabisky.
Make me go.
Make my butt wet. Go orgasm. Go.
Is that what that's what you orgasm from your butt?
I'll be honest
no, that's his name.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I normally wouldn't say this, but I can't wait till this fucking show though. My foot is killing me.
I can tell, man. You look like you're in pain. Do a soft shoe.
have you tried amputating your foot?
You tried sucking my ass?
No, amputating your foot. I hear that helps. If you have foot pain.
I'm in tune, so I'm good.
Well, that's awesome.
All right, sing "Mary Had a Little Lamb." Go.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. I don't know how to play that, so I'm not going to sing.
Oh, Mike. All right, throw this guy's guitar away, guys.
Somebody say, can you play "Smoke on the Water"?
Smoke on the Water? Oh, come on. That's the easiest song to play.
Well, then fucking play it!
Can you play the hardest song on Guitar Hero?
The hardest song on Guitar Hero?
But on a real guitar, not on Guitar Hero guitar.
I'm trying to think of what's the hardest song to play.
It's like an Aerosmith song or some shit, right?
I thought it was "Through the Fire and Flames" by Dragon Force, but I don't know how to play that. So let me see here.
Yeah, play some Metallica. That's our favorite band of the show.
You'll get kicked off the show.
No, don't listen to him.
No, seriously, I will kick you off the show.
He's an idiot. Just play Metallica.
I know a little bit of Master of Puppets, but I don't know any Metallica.
But I'm not joking. If you play Metallica, I will kick you off the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hates Metallica.
With
a passion.
I'll play some jazz for you.
Well, that'll be all right.
John Louis Vegas said I'll tip for Metallica songs.
But if you tell you what, if you tip $400, you can play Metallica. 400, and that's it. What the fuck are you doing? What is that?
Rock band, I think's got good guitar. You know, "Against Me."
You want him against you? What, John?
No, the rock band "Against Me." I think they have decent guitar.
Hey, Pimp. Check the chat, please.
Oh, side chat?
Yeah, that's what it's called, the side chat. Oops.
All right, we'll get Shabisky to do at the end of the show.
All right.
I'm playing my cat.
Oh, here we go. Your cat looks like it's frozen, like somebody hit it with a fucking freezer.
He looks like he's dead a lot.
Like somebody put it in the freezer for a long ass time.
Yeah. Sing, Pimp, go.
No, Pimp, about your foot. Even though I'm not a doctor, like I know all these like herbal remedies, like this ginseng tea. Even though I don't even know what the condition is, it works very well.
That was the stupidest thing I've ever heard, John.
But well, that's what all those like
I don't know what's
do
wrong
with
with
their
it. I don't know
new
what's
age
wrong with it, but I
medicine.
know I can heal you.
He was being sarcastic.
Yes.
Look at my kitty. You like my kitty, Gene? You want to kiss him? Kiss him, Gene.
No, right. I mean, you sound pretty good to me. But you're talking about getting people to tip because you music help people start leaving when you start playing.
This Billy Gray dude never tips. I see him around all the time.
No, he can't tip right now. Nah.
Oh, appreciate it, man. All right, that's enough. Stop.
I don't think he heard you.
That's pretty good, man. Pretty good. I liked it. All right, you gonna keep on doing it too.
What was that?
Billy Gray's being a critic in the chat.
Fuck Billy Gray, stupid. And I don't know if he's stupid or not. I just said it. Yeah, no, that was pretty good, bro. That was pretty good. I appreciate it. Here in a few minutes, we're gonna play right at the end of the show, we're gonna play one of his tracks before we end, and then I'm gonna go cry.
You're gonna cry.
Yeah, my fucking foot is killing me, and nobody's fucking tipping, pissing me off, and I'm gonna die. My foot's gonna kill me because y'all didn't tip. I'm gonna die of hurt foot.
You need like the ginseng tea.
John Vega said test donation, new card. Thank you, John Vega, for the 20. Now, you know it works. Now give $285. John Morgan will match it.
Didn't I give you like $100 yesterday?
No, you gave me 50.
Oh,
don't
50.
be stretching it, motherfucker. Why
What
you trying
the
to stretch
fuck, Gene?
it? Now you gotta give me 400. Goddamn, John.
What do I get out of this?
Giving me, what do you get out of this? You give me 400. I'll tell you what you get out of it. I get $400.
Oh. Doesn't really seem very lucrative on my end.
I think it's lucrative. It's very lubricated.
Lubricative.
Damn, look at Midwest. He got the damn look like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, he looks like he's about to beat your ass, Gene. You better watch yourself, okay? Get him, Midwest. Get him. Sick him. Bite his ear off.
Well, he is. I think he's really good at the guitar, but I think it also his internet's kind of in and out sometimes, so it might not sound.
It's the mic, not the internet. It's the mic. It's mic. You need a freestanding mic for this shit. Orgasm. The fuck's wrong with you? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean that.
He did mean it.
No, I meant it. I'm a dick.
He meant every word of it.
I'm a piece of shit.
No, it sounded good though. I liked it actually. I just don't like you that much, but I like the guitar playing.
It's better than what Shab could do.
I'm joking. Shab can't play
I
shit.
can do stuff. I could do things.
You're pissing me off, John Morgan, said John Lewis Vega. I've been your Patreon for a minute, still no free feet pics.
Yeah, what the fuck? Fuck you, John Moron.
I said I'm going to do like a private show every month, and it's not even the end of the month yet. And Shab and I are working on it. Shab Dirt and I are working on a private patron stream.
It's magical.
You gonna show your fucking dirty ass feet?
You want to see my feet?
I don't want to see your crusty ass, goddamn. Well,
They're
yeah.
crusty. They're wearing socks.
We don't need to see that, Gene.
I have to take my sock off.
No,
Want me to?
no, we don't want to see that.
John, if you show me your foot, you gotta give me $5,000. I'm just saying.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't want to see that, Gene.
It's a little
We already see enough
hand
of
sanitizer
you
now.
as it is. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, God damn, my foot is. I am sorry, guys.
Just get up and dance.
No, chat room, I am very sorry that I'm like not really doing that right now, but my fucking foot is killing me. I cannot help it. So I appreciate you still sticking with me, the ones that did. We do appreciate it very much. Shabisky doesn't appreciate it, but I do.
Shabisky sucks.
I suck a big fat titty. What do you suck, Gene?
Billy Gray says, "Show your foot. Show your foot. I want to see."
No, no, we don't need to see that. Okay, that's disgusting. We don't need to see the foot fungi.
No.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, you owe me $5,000. I told you.
Looks like
Well,
that
I just
in the
got
water.
I just got $5,000 richer. Thank you very much, John.
Gene, what the fuck, dude?
Go on.
We're trying to bring in the viewers, not chase them away. What's wrong with you? That was disgusting.
No, it was awesome. He's giving me $5,000 now. That's awesome.
It was part of the contract.
I don't
said
remember
it.
signing a contract.
Well, I know. No. I said it. If you show your motherfucking foot, you gotta give me $5,000. No, I said that.
That's a verbal contract.
That
I'm
is a
here.
verbal
I was
contract.
watching.
I remember
I'm a
hearing
lawyer.
Well,
Okay.
you better go back, bitch.
Continuing to exhale in my presence signifies that you accept this contract in full.
Exactly. Whatever he fucking said.
that. Pimpmunk keeps gaslighting me over money.
Yeah, I'll light your gas. I'll give a fuck.
Oh my god.
He's not your God. He's my God. Motherfucker.
God damn it. You guys did all the good cusses, you're Christians.
Yeah. You wouldn't even pay to see a woman's foot. Well, you wouldn't pay to see Shabisky's foot then?
That's not what he said.
Yeah, feet are gross.
Oh,
dude.
no. Now he said that. Oh. Just waiting for it to pop up.
Well, I seen it, you dumb bastard. He said
Shut
it.
up. Okay.
You gonna tell me he didn't say it and he fucking clearly said it. What the hell's wrong with you, Shabisky?
I'm horny. For you.
What's okay, I'm horny.
He's horny.
Sorry.
No, I'm horny for you. I'm horny for you too.
Horny
buddy.
for you. Yeah. See, we're
Man.
a couple.
Yeah, we're a cute couple.
Stop farting on stream, Pim. God.
It ain't fart, buddy. It's fucking grimacing from pain. I'm trying to get through this shit, bro. I'm gonna go put it up after the show. I'm gonna put it up on some fucking pillows or something. Motherfucker. You'd pay $5 to see Pump's third testicle. I know you would.
Pump monk. I'm a pump monk.
I'm a pump monk. He's a stupid ass. Billy Gray's like weird.
He's the greatest.
He's the greatest. Shabisky's the fakest.
No.
Yeah, you're fake, motherfucker.
I only got a little bit of plastic surgery, okay?
Botox.
Botox
Botox alert.
Most of this is all natural, except the nose and everything.
No, Shabisky's face is just naturally that smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
You look like a white
If
Carlton
you think
Bank.
this is smooth, you should feel my balls.
Well, that's nasty.
Them shits is like eggs, son.
Yeah, I look like extra pale today. I look like a vampire.
You look like white Carlton Banks.
White coats and base. If you're a little thicker, you
But
might.
I'm actually thinking of getting plastic surgery because I got into a car accident. So the right side of my face is like paralyzed. So I'm starting to develop like a weird facial droop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave $50. Here's some money. $50. I told you 5,000.
What the fuck,
good
Gene?
enough.
You don't even know what numbers look
It's
like.
it's only 2 zeros.
Yeah.
Oh my god, piece of shit.
I don't even know where before you could wait 60. It's 110, I guess. Okay, we made 110 out of the 200. Which what?
Thank Gene.
No.
Gotta thank him.
No, I don't. I don't. He didn't do what I said, so no, I don't.
Fuck, Gene, you ripped us off.
He ripped us off by
We had to look at your fucking feet and throw up, and all you didn't even get the whole digit.
When was the last time you donated to me?
Yeah, bitch.
Tuesday.
I don't think you've ever donated to me, Shab.
And you know what,
Oh,
John?
God.
I will never donate to you, John. I'll tell you right now. I love you, but I don't. Fuck that shit. Nah, I do thank you for the tip, though. Total cheap. I agree, John Vega. Now you got to tip $275,000.
Tip one house, please.
Yeah,
One house. Yeah.
I need to make at least 8,000 for my hurt foot. That's just the bottom line. 8,000. Oh, by the way, what's his name? Will fucking make a video tomorrow saying pimps trying to hustle people out of money. He said he had a hurt foot. He don't talk like that, but I just wanted to talk like that.
Yeah, prove that you're really in pain.
Right now. You gotta have the G-Man stand up. Prove you're in pain right now. I need physical evidence. You have 5 seconds. Go. You don't have it. You're wrong.
Show me a starving child.
Shabisky,
Show me a child, please.
Shabisky, real quick, play one of his links there.
Okay.
I put it in the chat.
Yeah, because we're gonna go in a little bit.
Is this one with my beat?
No, I haven't even recorded that one yet. I haven't even finished writing that one yet.
What the fuck?
Get patient, Shabisky.
Yeah.
And plus, I gotta talk to you about the beat anyway, so we'll talk.
We'll talk, he says.
Yeah, because it's really short.
My camera's gonna go off for just a second.
He's got to poop real quick.
I really need to get a new camera because on the stream it looks all pixelated. Makes me look like a mutant.
Who?
You normally look like a mutant.
Oh.
Gene. Just calm down. Okay? It's normal for you.
He said you normally look like God
Kidding,
damn.
Jane. Give me a kiss, Jane.
All right, yo. This is the Venom track. One more time. It's a little bit more, it's a little longer, and a little more polished. So I'm gonna do it for y'all one more time. And shout out to Ninja for the beat, for sure. Here we go. Pardon me, but I'm partially hard to see because I'm artistry's embodiment. Look to the heart of me, now look to my brain, because that's where all of the parts convene. The central nervous system overall in charge of things. Try to hold me down, I pop up just like a spring. Yup, disrupting things and nothing is what it seems. Rhyme so fucking tight that they busting at the seams. I'm like a dirty bird with yuck mouth, nothing I spit is clean. It's over the moment my tongue gets to wagging. It's in the bag and I'm bragging, attracting them like a magnet. I'm adamant that I have it, I'll hack them in half. Hazardous, having a bad habit of slapping some whack bastards. Don't try to diminish, I grab it, you can of spinach. I am what I am, and that's a menace to all my critics. For every Tyson they make, manufactured 1,000 Riddicks. Pinatas will only break if you actually manage to hit it. And in that respect, I'm as good as it goes, because you won't see me approach. Raise up your glass and a toast. Everyone thinks you a joke, but you end up laughing the most, because my average is dope. Bruce Leroy, how I actually glow. Now give me a minute to show that I'm vicious and one of the richest when it comes to spitting. I'm up in the kitchen. kitchen, season and flavor to make all the dishes. Don't call me a genie, because I don't make wishes come true. If you listen, you'll see that the difference is time and consistent. I go the distance in every instance. The mission is finished. No one knows the danger that's on my road. Bad cards make me fool, but I'm never not in control. Now, I don't believe in souls, but I lift your spirit like I was trying to cheer you up just because I'm so cold. Chicago winters ain't shit to me. Nothing really gets to me. You better be present now, or I'm going to make you history. I'm a freestyle master. It's really not a mystery, because I don't believe in fate or something being meant to be. Life is what you make of it. You won't always make a hit, but you can fall back with an L or win. Take your pick, but make it quick, because the world that waits for no one, and there's no dice to blow on. No, you on your own, son. Guard your neck like the shoulder pads of a shogun, because if you don't get it from a new blade or an old one, don't matter in the least. The Mad Hat has been released. I'm Iron Man when I land, because I'm shattering the streets. That's it.
I like that.
It's a lot better than this Shabisky guy now.
Mm.
I like that a lot. Shabisky's pretty good, but what are you talking about, man? Why you dissing on biscuits?
Yeah, what the fuck, Gene? Piece of shit.
Because Shabisky sucks.
That was real good, buddy. I like both. I like the guitar playing. I like the rapping. I like Shabisky fucking shutting up.
Yeah, thank you.
Try my best.
Yeah, Raising Girl. Yeah, I do write all my own. Shit.
No, I wrote it for him. I wrote it.
Yeah, that was Shabisky's my ghostwriter.
He's a ghostwriter. Yeah.
I was. Yeah,
I
He's got a blackmail file on
pale skin
Shab,
ghostwriter.
and he uses
was
it.
fire,
Shab writes
but-
all his lyrics.
Yeah,
It was
But-
fire, but it wasn't any get on your knees and start to pray, read your Bible, and do what
yeah,
it
do
says.
what it says.
Yeah.
Do it. That's how G-Man. You ever seen him dancing?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's
Or those G-Man lyrics.
He dances. Yeah, he dances like a Muppet.
G-Man's the greatest performer of all time.
Actually, did you ever notice the only time he gets any kind of rhythm is because there's the video, I think Drag plays it a lot. It's like the "fuck you" video or whatever it's called. But I'm sorry, the "I make barrels for a living" video. There's a part where G-Man is doing like this gyration, and it's the exact kind of shit that if somebody was hitting you from the back, that if you'd be good at it, if that was what happened to you a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the guy's gay. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, we got, what, 2 minutes to make $90. Goddamn. If I don't make
Gene,
it,
we were making a bunch of tips until you got on here. Okay,
Yeah,
and it's
you
been
were.
down it's since.
down,
Okay.
it's been down
I
since.
don't think you're being
Yeah.
genuine.
It's
We
been
were
down
doing
since.
really good. The viewers
Anyway,
went
I'm
down.
just saying,
The
like,
donation went down.
Thanks, Raising Girl. By the way, thank you.
my face looks all pixelated in the live stream.
G-Man can throw it back. Yeah.
Face looks pixelated. And what are you talking about?
Well, not on the
Well,
platform
change the
where
fucking-
not on StreamYard.
Well,
but
change
on-
the YouTube settings, bro. I mean, you the whatchamacallit, go to like 720p or whatever.
Yeah, change it to from whatever from Minecraft to actual real
Yeah.
graphics.
I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and end this. We got a minute, and I'm in so much pain. I got to go. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it very much. Make sure you catch Monday's show. I forgot who's on. Let's see. Burnt Toast and quite possibly Hannibal and Monty. They couldn't make it tonight, so they're gonna try to make it Monday. And yeah, so make sure you check that out. And Tuesday we got Landon Noah and Hellbent. So make sure y'all come by and check it out next week. I may try to go live this weekend at some point. But right now, I got to take care of this fucking foot. Thank you for tipping. The ones that did, I appreciate it. We almost got there. We were $90 short. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Holla.